Hi guys, welcome back. This is Rakesh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will see what is custom directive. So we have already discussed about there are two types of directive in Angular. First is build directive, and second is custom directive. So build directive, if I talk about structure directive and attribute directive and component directive, they are the build directive. Like and custom directive, you can create custom directive with the help of ng generate and directive ng generate and d for directive and custom name, right? So once we create a custom directive, we can use anywhere in our uh, project, right? So how to create custom directive. So this is a very important. Custom directive is just like creating an Angular component. To create a custom directive, we have to replace component decorator with directive decorator, right? So let's move on id. And now here simply first of all, let's create a new custom directive. So how we can create? So first of all, let's move on my project directory, dream app, and after that here we will write ng generate d for directive, and here we will write directive name, right? So I'll just write here directive custom directive name, and after that, now here it will update in app.module.ts. We have we have got two file. First is spec.ts and second is directive.ts, right? So let's move on app.component.module. So now here you can see uh, we have already import in app.module.ts custom directive. Now here you can see custom directive. You can create manually, and here you can see. After that, let's move on custom directive.ts. Here you can see we have two files. First is say ts and second is spec. So we don't need this file because it is used for testing purpose, so you can delete from here. And now let's move on this custom.directive.ts file. This is a syntax of custom directive file, and here you can see this selector you can use anywhere in our project, right? So this is the advantage of custom directive. Once we create a custom directive, you can use this selector in anywhere in our project, right? So how to use this selector? So in previous video we had create one simple project. Now here you can see uh, we had already discussed about what is router, how to use router. So let's use a custom directive on one component. Let's say you can use inside my store component. Let's use inside this component. So let's move on my store.component.html. First of all, let's use this custom selector. Let's move on custom directive.ts. This selector we will use inside. You can use anywhere, so I will just use inside my store.component.html. So here simply we will write this custom directive, and now after that let's move on custom.directive.ts. And first of all, we have to import element reference, right? It will responsible for accessing DOM elements. And after that, let's we have to create instance of this element reference. So let's use private access modifier inside constructor. And after that, let's use here, you can write any, let's say, element. Let's remove from here element, and pass element ref, and after that we will use this element and pass native element. It is also used for manipulate and change inside DOM elements, right? It will change some elements. It will change some like you can say data in DOM elements, right? And after that we will pass element sorry style. You can use any CSS properties. Let's say I'm just using color and I want to display a red color, right? On this my store.component.html, this heading tag, right? So I will just save this file. Now let's move on main terminal, and now let's move on user interface. So let's move on my store. Now here you can see the data is displaying in red color. So behind this scene, if I want to use this custom directive in another heading tag, let's say I'm just uh, create another s2 heading tag, and here I will just write here, let's say lorem 500, right? It's just for demo purpose, for better understanding. And after that I will use a custom selector, right? uh, Custom selector app custom. This is a selector name, app custom, and I will just paste here. Now I will save this file. Now let's move on browser. Now here you can see the data is displaying in red color. You can use any CSS properties inside custom.directive.ts. Let's say I just write here green color. Now here you can see it is displaying in green color. So this is a very simple. The main advantage of custom directive is here you can use for code reusability. You can use anywhere. Let's say I'm just I will use inside let's say app.component.html, right? And inside this file, now let's move on header part, right? Inside this header part, header.component.html, I will just use let's say suppose that I will apply on header h1, yeah, s4, and I will paste. And now here I will just use custom tag app custom. Selector name is app custom. Now I will save this file. Now let's move on. Now here you can see the header name is displaying in a small size. So this is a very simple way how you can use this. Is a very most and important advantage of custom directive. You can use for code reusability once we create a custom directive. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, so please put on my comment box. Thank you so much.